This woman is a 5,000-year-old mummy whose soul has been sealed and limbs bound. To suppress the evil forces within her, a large amount of toxic mercury must be injected into her. If she were to gain freedom, the world would turn into a hellish realm. This is merely her basic attack, yet her ultimate skill is far more terrifying. She kissed a crusader warrior who had been dead for nearly 1,000 years, instantly reviving him, who then obediently knelt before her and obeyed her commands. She is the war goddess Sela. 5,000 years ago, she was the princess of Egypt and the sole heir to the Egyptian kingdom. However, her father secretly had a son, meaning the throne would not belong to her. Driven by ambition and hatred, her desire for power led her to summon the god of death, Set. Sarah took the dagger and released the source of darkness. The curse began to spread across her body until it covered her entirely, granting her immortality and limitless power. She first killed her father, then her newborn brother. To resurrect the god of death, she had to kill the person chosen by Set. But just as she was about to act, the pharaohs arrived in time to stop her. They turned the princess into a mummy using the most brutal methods and sealed her in an underground tomb 10,000 meters deep. 5,000 years later, a shell accidentally exploded the entrance to the tomb, revealing a massive Egyptian statue that foretold a historical event spanning millennia. American soldier Nick and archaeologist Jenny entered the tomb, and upon seeing the scene before them, they were speechless. 6 Egyptian statues surrounded a mercury-filled sacred pool, as if guarding something. The pool's bottom was connected to 3 chains, and a 1,000-pound stone hung from the cave ceiling, suspended by the chains. So Nick pulled out his pistol and fired at the chain. As the gears turned, an ancient stone coffin slowly rose from beneath the water. They immediately felt a sense of dread, and at the same time, a swarm of spiders poured out of the tomb, attacking them frantically. After being bitten, Will immediately grabbed his machine gun and began firing wildly, while Nick stared at the stone coffin lost in fantasy. As the sun set, a beautiful woman slowly approached Nick, but just then, he was suddenly awakened by Jenny. Later, the military used a helicopter to lift the sarcophagus out of the tomb and loaded it onto a plane, intending to transport it back to the base for research. However, despite the previously clear skies, a sandstorm suddenly erupted. Little did anyone know that humanity's nightmare was about to begin.